Rock Point 256.
Welcome to a changing world.
Rock Point 256.
Welcome to another way of thinking.
Rock Point 256.
Yeah. Believe in yourself and in your heart.
Come with me to Rock
Hey,
Point.
discover the rock in you.
Come with me to Rock Point. Rock Point.
Rock Point 256. Discover the rock in you.
What qualities do you believe a good leader should have?
I believe a good leader should lead exemplarily.
A good leader should not steal public funds.
The good leader should be trustworthy. A good leader should be devoted.
Good leader should be just.
A good leader must be compassionate.
A good leader should be God-fearing.
Well, a good leader is so many things. Respectful, truthful, exemplary, supportive, has empathy, and serves others. Listen to Rock Point 256 and learn what the Constitution says about the roles of an elected leader.
Rock Point 256. Discover the rock in you. Rock Point 256.
Last week, Goretti advised Joanne to test for pregnancy as she was not feeling well.
Away from their private lives, we also saw the people of Rock Point excitedly planning to invite the district health officer to officiate the opening of the staff quarters. Monday went behind their backs and invited MP Maria as the chief guest instead. We all know that no one in Rock Point wanted her at this ceremony, as she didn't support them through the project.
Anyway, Maria gave Monday some money to organize for her visit. Monday used the money to buy some t-shirts with pictures of MP Maria. Monday then solicited the support of his good friend Dewo to help distribute the t-shirts. Let's catch Dewo at it right here.
Pick a t-shirt! Pick a t-shirt! Pick a t-shirt! Welcome our MP Maria! Pick a t-shirt! Don't leave without it! Pick a t-shirt! It's free! It is free!
Hey! What are you doing on our stall, Deo?
Sandra, you little girl. Don't you see what I'm doing?
Mother! Mother! Yes, Sandra?
Pick a t-shirt! Pick a t-shirt!
Come and see what Deo is doing. Deo, get off my mother's stall at once.
What is going on here?
Pick a t-shirt! Welcome our MP Maria!
Deo is using our stall to distribute t-shirts and see what he has done to our stock.
Pick a t-shirt! Sandra, come on. Your things are fine. Your things are well covered out of the way. Hey! What are you doing? Don't touch the tomatoes, you!
Deo, what the hell are you doing on my store?
I'm distributing Maria's t-shirts, as you can see. Do you want one more?
Have you paid for this store?
Why should I pay?
Who do you think you are?
I'm a representative of the MP. Look, ladies, I'm doing important work, and it won't take long if you get off my back.
Pick your shirts and leave right away. I want to work. You think you can just pick a stall and start using it?
Fine, I will leave. You ladies won't get any t-shirts.
Where are you taking the shirts? Where is he going?
Some people are shameless. How is the MP going to face the people she has neglected for 4 years?
But she was invited by the people of Rock Point.
Who invited her?
Monday. Is he not the chairman and hence the representative of Rock Point?
I am disappointed in you. Monday is just trying to fulfill his ego. Politicians will always look for more. How much profit do you think he has made in printing those t-shirts alone?
He's a businessman. I don't blame him.
Well, he has a bar, and I believe that there should be a clear distinction between his business and office. If you are a government employee, you have to serve the people, not yourself. I know that Monday is trying to gain popularity, but it's wrong for him to do it against the people's wishes.
We invited one of our listeners to join us today. Duncan, you're most welcome. What do you think about Monday's conduct?
Many people are being oppressed by political opportunists like Honorable Maria and Monday. I think this is the time for people to know what we are supposed to do and fight this before it finishes our country.
What do you think the citizens of Rock Point can do to make sure that their leaders do what they're supposed to do?
The first thing everyone should do is to know the responsibilities of their leaders. Many people in Rock Point ask their leaders to give them money for burial, school fees, food, and many more. This is not right. It actually encourages corruption and impunity. the leaders will start thinking that the people have to vote for them in return for the favors and support they have given them.
I see your point. But don't you think once in a while they should give a hand to the members of the community?
One thing we need to understand is that the leaders cannot give money to every community member. However, if they concentrate on supporting projects and activities that benefit the whole community, they will automatically become darlings.
Thank you, Duncan. You can continue sharing your opinions with us on our SMS platform. Type CDFU, leave a space, type your message, and send it to 8888. Dear listeners, you can also ask questions related to leadership, rights, justice, gender, and more on the hotline. The number is 0800 200 600.
Okay, so Joy and Damalie have been attending confirmation classes. Their parents are looking forward to the day they will be confirmed.
On the confirmation day, Steve and Blessing could not believe their ears.
Great! Let's hand these children another round of applause. And now we are going to have 2 readings from the children. Damalie, you are the first one to read.
Our first reading is taken from the book of Psalms, chapter 23, verse 1 to 4. It reads, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and staff, they comfort me." That is the end of the first reading.
Wow, my daughter is really good. My God, Damalie is perfect. Steve, did you see that?
I thought Joy said she's going to read.
Maybe she's next. Shh, let's listen to the clergyman.
Wow! Thank you very much for that beautiful reading. Let's clap for their teacher, Madame Rebecca, our member who sacrificed her time at the radio station to come and teach the Word of God to the children. Joy will read the next reading. Let's clap for her as she comes.
See how my daughter Joy is walking.
She even recombed her hair. She's so confident and she's very smart.
I greet you in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Amen.
My name is Joy. I am going to read the 10 Commandments. It is in the book of Exodus chapter 20 from verse 1. I am God. He was God. Come.
Louder, we can't hear.
I am your God. Do not.
What is happening to Joy? She's nervous. Poor thing.
Oh God.
Now why is she standing like that? If she cannot read, let her leave the pulpit. Why is she not reading like Damalie?
Joy is nervous.
But why?
She's young.
She's in the same class with Damalie. How come Damalie read so well?
Let's give her time.
Let me pass.
Where are you going?
I'm going home.
Let us wait for the service to end.
I cannot wait till the end of the service.
Oh, sorry, Joy.
Thank you, Joy. Please go back and sit. You have tried your best. Let's clap for her.
Steve and Blessing were so disappointed with the poor reading of Joy at church. They did not even know how to help.
What do you think is the cause of this problem in our school?
Well, let that answer come from the listeners of Rock Point.
This message was written by Semakula Apollo from Masaka. He says the government should increase teachers' salaries. It's one of the reasons our children are getting very little from school.
That is one of the reasons. Another strong reason is that parents are not involved in the education of their children.
You think so? How is a parent's involvement in the education of their children related to performance of a child?
Research shows that parents who look at their children's books, ask them about where they learned at school, and even read to their children reap good fruits from the education of their children.
And how would illiterate parents help their children with schoolwork?
In response to your question, we got a message on our Facebook page. It's from Olo Innocent Odwez. For me, in my area, most illiterate parents are the ones wanting their children to have a better education because they're illiterate. They can't let their children also be illiterate. So being illiterate doesn't mean he or she doesn't understand where the world is going. So guys, a parent is a parent.
There, we've heard it from Olowo Innocent, one of our listeners. The simple act of making an effort to find out whether a child attends school is enough contribution to a child's education. Some children deceive their parents that they're going to school, but immediately they leave the compound, they put off their uniforms and go to a chibanda or visit friends or even engage in drugs.
I had not thought of that.
It happens a lot, but we are yet to find out the cause of Joy's poor performance and how she can be helped.
One day, Blessing visited Peace and got an idea of how she could help Joy perform better.
What is it, Peace? What is making you so happy?
My daughter is making me laugh. Good to see you, Blessing. Hey, what are you carrying in the sack?
I've brought you some cassava.
Oh, thank you so much. Let me help you put it down, my sweet friend. All this for us?
I think I'm getting old. I can hardly lift a bag of cassava for 10 minutes.
No, Blessing. This bag is big.
Oh, let me rest my back here. I realize that you uprooted all your cassava. Was it a very poor harvest that you had to harvest it all in such a short period?
Not at all. I had some urgent need, so I had to sell it.
I have lots of cassava at my place. You're welcome to get some tubers whenever you're in need.
Thank you very much, Blessing. But I'll be fine. I have my ways of surviving.
Mom, I have found the book of Daniel.
Look for chapter 6 and read it. It's a nice story.
Is that where there is the story of Daniel and the snakes?
They are not snakes. They are lions.
I have found it. Listen and I read for you. Which verse should I start from?
Start from verse 3.
The heading says, Daniel in the den of lions. Verse 3 says, Now Daniel so distinguished himself among the administrators and the provincial leaders by his exceptional qualities that the king planned to set him over the whole kingdom.
Oh, Damalie, you're reading so well.
My mother always reads with me. She helps me.
Oh, how I wish Joy could read like you. Maybe Steve is right. All our daughter does is play all day.
Joy is a child. At first, Damalie didn't like reading, but the more I read with her and showed her what to do, she started liking it.
So she reads a lot from home?
Almost every day. I help her to locate where good stories are in the Bible and she reads.
You mean you always read with her? What you find the time?
Yes. And if I don't have the time, I make sure that I listen to her read. Deo doesn't like it. He thinks that it's a waste of time, but I do it behind his back.
I will try and do it with Joy and see. She's so bad.
Has she ever taken the Uwezo test?
The what test?
The Uwezo test.
What is Uwezo?
It's a set of questions in English and mathematics. And when administered to primary children, it helps them improve.
Then maybe Joy surely took it too. She is in the same class as Damalie?
No, it's taken from home. Damalie did the test from right here on the veranda.
Really? Who gave her the test?
Some young man. He passed through this village during the last holiday when you were planting your millet in your shamba across the hill. Maybe you weren't home that day.
Ah, I see.
He told me Damalie's weakness, and that is how I started helping her to learn how to read.
What was Damalie's weakness?
She was bad at reading. The young man said, if a child can't read, then how can she answer questions in the exams? That is when I started helping my children to learn how to read.
And in 3 months she has improved this much?
Yes, and she's getting better in other subjects too. Reading is the basis of other subjects.
We hope Joy will get better as Blessing and Steve make an effort to help her improve. So, what's happening in the life of John and Joanne?
Well, they seem to be enjoying living together again.
You are not going to work?
But there's Goretti. I'm sure she's already at the restaurant. She will take care of the customers.
Oh, I see. Then come here to me, dear.
I thought you said Steve was waiting.
Ah, you see? This feels so nice. You in my arms.
So you don't want me to go to work today?
Of course you will go to work. But aren't you enjoying this?
As usual, this is what I was missing when you were away.
Me too. These days, every morning I feel so fresh and alive. I can't believe I stayed away from this place for 2 years. Away from you, my love.
You should thank me. I'm the one who insisted that you come back home.
Can I start thanking you right now?
So funny. Seriously? If it wasn't for me, you would still be suffering in Jembe.
Ah, are you saying you pulled me out of the island using juju?
I don't do those things. But seriously, you were beginning to look miserable, John.
I know. Life wasn't easy in Jembe Island. I remember that one time when I was down with malaria, and all I could think about was you.
Oh.
How things would have been different if you were there.
Oh, sorry.
But I'm not going to punish myself again. I'm not leaving you.
I'm happy about that.
I know. You have even put on weight.
What? Are you serious? Have I?
You can't see yourself. Erin should buy you a bigger mirror, huh?
Good.
Come on, it's true. Lately you wake up more beautiful than you looked when you entered bed the night before. Sometimes I find myself thinking that you could be pregnant.
Me? No.
It's okay to be pregnant. Why do you refuse God's blessings?
Don't you think if I was, I would know it? I am not pregnant.
Come on. I think you are pregnant.
John, do you think you know me better than I know myself?
We are wasting time. Come to me, my honey bucket.
Oh, I love you, John, so much.
Aha, these lovebirds really. Anyway, away from the coziness, Joanne decided to go to the health center to put her mind at rest once and for all.
Joanne, congratulations. The results show that you are about 2 months pregnant.
Pregnant?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Joanne, you don't sound happy.
I am, Sister Aisha, but...
But what, Joanne?
I wasn't ready for the pregnancy, that's all.
I see. Sorry about that. But the good news is that you're here at the health center, and throughout your pregnancy, you can keep coming back so that we can work together to help you have a healthy pregnancy and a safe delivery.
I am a bit overwhelmed, honestly, Sister Aisha.
I understand. But at least we can make a plan for when you will come back.
Come back?
Yes, for checkups during pregnancy. Would like you to come at least 4 times during pregnancy at the antenatal clinic. This is your first visit at 2 months. You will need to come back again at 4 months, at 6 months, and at 8 months.
Is that not too many times?
Not at all. And if you feel any discomfort, even if it's a week after you came here for antenatal, you can still come and we take a look anytime.
Okay.
Now, Joanne, as you know, your blood was taken to test for HIV.
Yeah.
Yeah, the virus that causes AIDS. Well, let us discuss the results. Can we do that now?
Yes, Sister Aisha.
As we discussed previously, that the test can come positive or negative, you remember?
Yeah.
Are you ready for the results?
Yes, Sister Aisha. I remember the talk.
Joanne, I'm sorry to say that your results show you are positive. Joanne, I know this is a big shock for you right now, but believe me, being HIV positive is something we can manage.
But my baby...
We can help you deliver a healthy baby, Joanne, now that we know your HIV status.
But if I am sick, what of my baby?
An HIV positive mother can give birth to an HIV negative baby. We have a very good record of delivering HIV-free babies, Joanne.
You can help me have an HIV negative baby.
Yes, that's what I said.
Oh, Sister Aisha.
From today, you will start taking antiretroviral medication or ARVs every day.
Today?
Yes, from today and every day from now on throughout your pregnancy and even after you have given birth.
My friend was first given Septrin.
These days, pregnant women take ARVs from the day we find out that you're HIV positive. That way, there will be even less risk of your baby being born with HIV.
I can't believe it.
I can assure you, if you take the ARVs every day and avoid any possibility of being reinfected with HIV, you have an excellent chance of having a healthy HIV negative baby.
At this point, I really feel sorry for Joanne. Imagine she'd just started enjoying her husband's return, and then the news that she has HIV comes in.
Problems can flood in at a go. Joanne was fearing to confirm her pregnancy. Not only has she now confirmed that she is pregnant, but also HIV positive. I wish she had stayed longer without testing.
What are you talking about? It is very good that she has known her status. She can now work towards having a baby without HIV.
How do you guarantee that?
Haven't you heard of the EMTCT campaign?
What's that?
EMTCT is elimination of mother-to-child HIV transmission. This is a drive towards making sure that every expectant mother with HIV has a baby free from HIV.
How is that possible?
The Ministry of Health has guidelines that it has shared with medical personnel. It's all about supporting couples who have HIV to avoid transmission of HIV from mothers to the babies. So there is a guarantee that if they follow the medical advice, they will increase their chances of having an HIV-free baby.
And what do our listeners think about this situation? We got one message on our phone, 0776 256 256.
Now that she has known the truth, she should try to come to terms with it. Let her talk to John about it so that they start working together so that their child is born HIV-free.
That is a good idea. To follow up on this story, keep tuned to Rock Point 256. Next week we'll have the third part of the summaries. We shall do this in 8 parts. So far, we've had 2 parts of the summary. Don't miss the rest of the story about Joanne, Joy, and the youth of Rock Point.
True. If you have questions concerning Rock Point 256, visit us on our Facebook page or group and join the discussions.
We also have a toll-free line, 0800 200 600, where you can get information about leadership, the Constitution, land issues, gender, and rights. Call and speak with one of our counselors.
You can also talk to our counselors about HIV, abstinence, family planning, pregnancy, male circumcision, alcohol abuse, violence, or other health issues, and of course, children's education.
I know we don't write a lot of letters these days, but if you wish to send us a letter, you can either take it to this radio station or write to Communication for Development Foundation Uganda, CDFU, at PO Box 8734, Kampala.
Remember to tune in next week, same station, same time, for another exciting episode of Rock Point 256.
Rock Point 256 is brought to you by Communication for Development Foundation Uganda, CDFU. And we are forever grateful to our funders who have made it possible for us to design, develop, and broadcast Rock Point 256.
These kind people are Democratic Governance Facility,
the American people through the United States Agency for International Development, USAID, funded New Heights Project with clearance from Uganda AIDS Commission.
and Twaweza Uganda. It takes one person to make change happen. Change ni mimi, ni wewe, ni sisi. Change is me, it's you, it's us.
You, hey, wait! I'm not carrying the school kids right now. Move out of the way.
Please, mister, we'll be late to get home, please.
It is rush hour, so much traffic, and you don't pay the full fare.
Let them in. Can't you see it is getting dark?
I won't. You can get off if you have a problem.
If she gets out, I'm getting out too. Let the kids in.
Even me, I'll get out.
And me?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. Come in, all of you. Even you kids get in. Let's go.
Change is me. It's you, it's us. We can make it happen. Twaweza.
Rock Point 256.
Welcome to a changing world.
Rock Point 256.
Welcome to another way of thinking.
Rock Point 256.
Yeah. Believe in yourself and in your heart.
Come with me to Rock Point.
Hey, discover the rock in you.
Come with me to Rock Point. It's your right, time to be the judge. Smile the rock in you right now. Make a decision, make it right. You got the body within you. It's your right, time to be the judge. Smile the rock in you right now. Make a decision, make it right. You got the body within you. Rock Point 256. Rock Point 256. Come with me to Rock Point. Come with me to Rock Point. It's your right, time to be the judge. Smile the rock in you right now. Make a decision, make it right. You got the body within you. It's your right, time to be the judge. Smile the rock in you right now. Make a decision, make it right. You got the body within you.
Welcome to a changing world.
Rock Point 256.
Welcome to another way of thinking.
Rock Point 256.
Yeah. Believe in yourself and in your heart.
Come with me to Rock
Hey,
Point.
discover the rock in you.
Come with me to Rock Point. It's your right, time to be the judge. Smile the rock in you right now. Make a decision, make it right. You got the body within you. It's your right, time to be the judge. Smile the rock in you right now. Make a decision, make it right. You got the body within you. Rock Point 256. Rock Point 256. Come with me to Rock Point. Come with me to Rock Point. It's your right, time to be the judge. Smile the rock in you right now. Make a decision, make it right. You got the body within you. It's your right, time to be the judge. Smile the rock in you right now. Make a decision, make it right. You got the body within you.
Welcome to a changing world.
Rock Point 256.
Welcome to another way of thinking.
Rock Point 256.
Yeah. Believe in yourself and in your heart.
Come with me to Rock
Hey,
Point.
discover the rock in you.
Come with me to Rock Point. It's your right, time to be the judge. Smile the rock in you right now. Make a decision, make it right. You got the body within you. It's your right,